greetings. It's 10:05 at night. I've been up since 2:30 this morning, packing, done a shift at work, and come over here to do this wire cam. That's why I'm looking so rough on these wire cams, because it's sleep deprivation, but it's necessary to get the wire camping done around extra shifts and what have you. I've only got one day off this week, that's tomorrow, so I have to come out after work. But it's the late nights, so 10 o'clock, and it's been amazing out there. New piece of kit, it's the RAB generator jacket in, what's it called, I can't remember the colour now, but I've matched it up with a RAB, what is it, a RAB Firewall light jacket. So it's a summer jacket with a 20 denier outer Pertex in the middle, 20,000 hydrostatic head, soft inner, so it's a summer waterproof, and it's got the soft inner for wearing next to t-shirts and stuff. But it's a minimalistic jacket, goes in your rucksack in case there's a shower, and there was thunder, lightning, hail and heavy showers forecast today, and I didn't get any of that, so the forecast was totally wrong. But yeah, the generator jacket, I've been out there for a couple of hours. Normally, because I got the top was really cold, normally I would get the temperature and get out of it, but I put this on without a line, and it was just amazing. Yeah, the RAB generator Belay jacket, it's a winter mountain Belay jacket, so I'll probably match this up with a RAB Firewall mountain jacket. If I can get a RAB Latoc one and match it up, I'll get it in 2 days time, but they don't have them in stock. But there's one Taunton Leisure have got the Firewall in stock, so not tomorrow, the next day I'll order it if it's still in stock. And then so I've got the summer version, and I'll have a winter version to match up with this. But yeah, it just keeps moving on, the clothing. This is awesome, these, so comfortable, and it's meant, instead of getting in the tent, I've had a couple of hours out there and I've been toasty and warm. That's without a nighter down liner, so it's created more space in my bag as well. So yeah, I'm like a zombie, I'm tired, but it was amazing out there. Last time I camped here, it was with Dave. We did Merton, Dufton, then we did Knackered Pike. It was Knackered Pike, I think, if I remember. We got the Helm Wind, but today it's perfect for me Hillyberg Nello or Nalo. This is like a palace, this. So I've got, was it, what have I got on my phone for tonight? I've got the Hobbit trilogy. I haven't watched that. I've watched Lord of the Rings years ago, the trilogy, but yeah, it was over 40 years ago I read The Hobbit. I read it 3 times in a row, and then I read Lord of the Rings. It was probably about 5 times. Yeah, couldn't stop reading the books. So I'll savour that. But the conditions up here are perfect, but that's not what the forecast was. It was for hailstone, heavy showers, thunder and lightning, risk to life. So I nearly didn't come. In fact, I didn't bring my titanium bottles. I brought the plastic bottles. out because I thought I might get struck by lightning, and it's totally the opposite. It's amazing out there. Absolutely awesome. So different to when I camped with Dave. When we camped up here, there wasn't a breeze and we were getting eaten alive by midges. We had our midge nets on. And today it's absolutely perfect. Right, time to get settled in, I think. Bite to eat, I think. It's me real steel Luna titanium. I've slackened it off, I've adjusted it, and I've been fidgeting with it, and it is starting to loosen up now. One-handed. Yeah, they take a bit of breaking in, some knives. I'm going to be having a lot more cutlery, some gorgeous stuff out there, but yeah. It is just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, gorgeous. Puts a smile on my face. Awesome. Chicken tikka breast slices. I've just picked this on the way over after work. Cheese, I've got this cheese thing going on with pickles and smoked pork with a twist of chilli. So, sausage. Woomph. It's like there's nothing there. The knives like this, they are so sharp. Just have a look. Woomph. Awesome. Cutlery like this, just there's a piece of sausage there, let's have a taste. Yeah. I just like bringing different stuff out, you know. Even though I do have a cheese and pickle thing going on at the moment. But fried steak, stuff like that, it's just boring. I'm bored with that. I'm not saying I'll never do it again, but I'm just bored. So I'll fill my plate. It'll be like a ploughman's lunch. That's what I'm working with tonight, I think. Yeah. Very slicey. Yeah, you don't want a bushcraft knife for this. You need a thin blade. Awesome. I've got my stove to make a cup of tea and stuff like that. It's just nice to make like a ploughman's platter or a ploughman's lunch, and then you can just watch your movie or enjoy the view, which is amazing out there, by the way. And just awesome. I'm not eating steak, fried steak everywhere. I'm sorry, but I refuse to do it. Awesome. Just getting up. I'm not going to have anything to eat. I've left it too late for that. And I'm just starting to pack up. I'll talk about last night. So I got to the top and it was quite nippy, quite cold, because it stopped moving and my temperature started to drop. Put this on and I spent 2 hours, at least a couple of hours before even pitching the tent. It was amazing. Clear views, but so atmospheric, and it was great, you know, to have Dufton Pike all to myself. Never saw one person once I ascended, and you've got like a 360 all around you, and I could see nobody was coming, so I was in no rush. I had all the time in the world. Then I got in the tent. I ate that ploughman's lunch, or whatever you want to call it, platter, and I just keeled over. My lights were out. I didn't watch a movie or anything, but I've made sure I've had a good night's sleep, because obviously I've got to drive, you know. So I'm looking rough on these wire camps. It's sleep deprivation. But I mean, on the way over here, I pulled into a car park on the A66 and I grabbed half an hour's sleep just to make sure I was safe on the wheel. I often do that now, because you shouldn't really be driving if you're tired, should you? And you can feel yourself drifting off. So if I get to feel anything like that, I pull over. So I did that on the way, yeah. Because I'd been up since 2:30 in the morning. I've got, today's my only day off this week, but I'm on earlies, and I was going to come straight over here on Sunday in between an early and a late shift. But there's the works on the A66. I'm going to have a look at the maps, see if there's a way around that, or I still might risk it. But weekend work on the A66 is signed everywhere saying there's going to be delays. So I'll have to have a think about that. And yeah, I've been working extra shifts. So it was my birthday this week. I'm the oldest person on my shift that still works full time. One of me, where I work, I've worked there 20 years, and all my workmates, they're retiring, or they're they're working 24 or 16 hours. I'm going to re-evaluate next year, see what happens. But yeah, the oldest person, hour shift. It doesn't leave a lot of time really for anything. Because as you're getting older, it takes more out of you. You're just more tired and that. But I'm drifting off, aren't I? I'm drifting off. Oh, was there anything else? Yeah, so Dufton Pike. I did this, I don't even know how many years ago, with Dave. And it was like I was doing it for the first time. It was the same with Merton Pike. And a lot of the camps I'm going to, that when I've camped with somebody else, it's like I've never camped there before. There's been a helicopter around for about an hour. I don't know if you can hear that. That's distracting me. I'm still waking up. Yeah, Dufton Pike, so yeah, I'm naming my wild camps. I don't want to get pulled into the politics of wild camping. Yeah, but I've been naming my wild camps for, is it 13 years? And the people that inspired me were people who were putting content up 26 years ago. And they were naming where they were going. I mean, how can I say if I did the West Island way, I wouldn't, and I did it with a mate, I wouldn't be saying to me, oh, here, we won't call it the West Island way because somebody else might do it. My ass. That's my argument. If I want a name where I'm camping, I'm going to anyway, because nobody's going to be telling me I'm going to be doing anything. I mean anything. Never mind where I'm camping. I do as I please. So that might come across as a bit arsey, but I am aware there's a lot of dickheads, no bounds, mutton men, self-entitled nonsense who feel that it's, you know, experts who feel like it's, you know, you shouldn't be doing this, you shouldn't be doing that, you should be doing it this way. I'll welcome the way that I'm going to welcome the way I want, not the way somebody else who's been doing it for 5 minutes thinks I should be. Yeah. Right, that's soft enough. Tea packed, and that's it from there. That helicopter's getting really close. It's almost, I don't know if it's a police one and it's circling, but I'm half expecting it to land. If it does, I'll film it. It's been around for an hour. Probably, you'll be watching the A66 or something. Yeah, the Helleberg Nalo. What? For these conditions, just amazing. I kept watching the MWIS forecast, and yeah, the winds, I thought, well, they get it wrong, and they did get it wrong, the forecast. They were predicting storms, thunder and lightning, risk to life. I mean, I wouldn't normally go out, but I was just desperate to get out. I thought, I'm going to risk it. If I'd set off and I'd heard anything and it was looking like it was coming in, I'd have gone back to the car. But I managed to get all the way up here and I could see that wasn't happening. But in these conditions where it's breezy, this tent just performs. It's not a bomber tent, but it's just like the vestibule, the space. You know, it's like when you camp in an outdoor, and then you come into this. It's just it's just like, it's massive. And when you after camping in outdoors and that. And I would imagine if you're camping in bigger tents and you come down to this, then it might feel like it's a small tent, but they're hella big now in these conditions. I am looking at tents this size and bigger for next winter, so and also something around about the size of the Solo. So it's probably going to be 1 or 2 tents this winter, probably one as I go in and then one around Christmas time, January, if they're in stock, because I was going to order one tomorrow but it's not in stock anywhere, and the other one I want is just overkill for this time of year. So yeah, on the tent side of things I will be that's me Rab Firewall light jacket, which packs down to nothing, weighs 300 and something grams, which is designed to go in your bag and you'd forget about it, but I'm going to need it today. But I'll probably get a Firewall mountain jacket. It's dark pollen, this colour, yeah, to match up with this in the winter, because these Rab generator jackets, they're absolutely awesome. I mean, if I put a down jacket on and just brought one down jacket on, I probably would have put the tent up there, but because I had this on, it's just, it's like being in a tent. They're absolutely awesome. I'm still going to wear down jackets this time of year, but winter and wet conditions, these are the way to go, I think. It's just, it's moved on. Like I say, I'll still use my down jackets. I like trying out different pieces of kit, but this is state of the art, the generator jacket. Montane, I'd say it was the Fortes, that's awesome. But this is, yeah, I think this, it's light, and God, the loft on it, and on the Fortes, but after that, I don't know the weight. The Fortes, it does feel like, it feels heavier, the material does. This, it feels paper thin, but when you look at it, the diamonds, you can hardly see them, they're that small. And that's where it's getting its strength from. It's so well made. So well made. So yeah, I wanted a Rab Talk Genius, but they're not in stock anywhere, not on my size. So it'll probably be a Firewall. There's only one shop that's got a Firewall mountain jacket in this colour in my size, that's Taunton Leisure. So if it's still in tomorrow, still got one in, I'll be getting that in. Other bits of kit I'm looking at is maybe for me bivvy bags is a synthetic bag, because I've noticed on my Trailblazer the last time I used it, it's just the condensation. I might leave it one more year. I might have, I've only used it a couple of times. I might use it this summer, but if I see that amount of condensation and which was at the front of it, then I'm getting a synthetic bag for it. And then it's going to be knives as well. That's how new this jacket is. It's still got all the bump in the pocket. Yeah. Knives. I've got a new knife. I haven't brought it out on this one because I'm wearing this in. But I'll probably bring out on the next one. And they're just gorgeous. There's some gorgeous stuff out there, but yeah, I'm going to be adding to my collection. It's just, I just like fidgeting with them. Nothing mature. I just cannot stand mature people. Dickheads, knobhounds, mutton men, narcissists, control freaks, bullies. I avoid them like a bad smell. But yeah. But I think I'll be having some locking knives as well. I might. I'm thinking about. I've looked at the Lawn Hiney Haynes site, and it's very clear on there. You walk down the high street with a locking knife, and you get searched and caught with it, you can go to prison for 4 years, unlimited fine. You need to demonstrate a reason to carry it, and they say, you know, for work, a hobby. Maybe, you know, I've seen people say fishing, but they say camping. But I wouldn't be taking a locking knife to a campsite. Nah, I'd be taking it maybe somewhere like here, where I know there's nobody about, and then nobody's going to see it, and it's going to be out of sight at all times. It's only going to be me seeing it. The other problem with the campsite is alcohol. There's lots of people around drinking, so locking knives, illegal knives and alcohol, it's a recipe for, it's not a good recipe, is it? It's a recipe for trouble. The same as, I mean, I don't bring alcohol up on my camps hardly ever, unless it's a birthday or something like that. It's probably maybe once, twice a year. I'm doing 99.9% of my camping now just drinking tea. But if I did bring alcohol up, I wouldn't be bringing a locking knife up. It's one or the other, you know. Alcohol and knives, illegal. Well, not illegal knives, just locking knives. You've got a reason to carry, but carrying alcohol up as well, I don't think so. I won't be doing it anyway. I found that my decision mating's a lot better when I don't bring alcohol up. So that's my thoughts on that. Yep. It's gorgeous. Right, I'll finish this tea off, a bit more packing and waffling, because I'm just waiting up. Yeah, it's getting on. I'm not that far off with my packing. Got my waterproofs on, my Rab Firewall light jacket. That's that 20 denier, it's so thin, but it's got like a soft in there. It's really comfortable, but that'll be getting put through its paces out there. But I won't be filming because it's quite windy, so I need to keep my eye on the ball. So that's it for this one. Can't wait to get back out. You know, I love like last night was just brilliant. I enjoyed it a lot. I've had one of the best night's sleeps I've had for ages, to the point that I didn't want to get up really. So yeah, I need to get moving. Right, out of here, back out in, what day is it, Friday? 2 days time, hopefully, because there's supposed to be, it's a good forecast, so it's late nights, good forecast. It'll be the 13th of June, like, 14th of June. So it's light till 10 o'clock, and I don't want to waste that. Because it really was just brilliant. Hours and hours before even pitching last night, with that Rab generator jacket on, which was like a tent anyway. Right, I'm out of here. Back out in 2 days time. Right, out of here. Put this through its paces. Bye.